You know what time it is. It is your boy Rockwell, and some coaches are struggling to create powerful content to attract their ideal client. Now, if you give me 5 minutes, I'm going to walk you through how to film your power content that will increase engagement and get people to actually buy from you. My name is Lester Rockwell, and I help online coaches book strategy calls using video marketing and beautiful funnels that will attract your ideal client. In every single episode, I promise to deliver a strategy that you can implement and increase your engagement and increase your sales. Now, I promise in this video, I'm going to walk you through the easiest way to film your power content and increase that engagement. Let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing I want to talk about is you want to make sure that you're filming with whatever you have. I know you heard this before. Film whatever you have. If you have a DSLR or if you have a phone, you can just film on your phone. We prefer you film the vertical way, the long way, right? If you want to film the horizontal way, that's fine as well. But if you film the vertical way, that's going to take up more real estate on Facebook and Instagram, shooting the long way. Now, if you're going to be broadcasting to YouTube, LinkedIn, or anything like that, you want to shoot the long way because that's going to help, engagement. That's going to help actually getting people to, comment and all that stuff. And we'll get into that stuff a little bit later. Now, after you figure out how you want to film, you want to make sure that you have enough lighting. I know I'm going over the basic stuff, but we're going to talk about engagement in just a second because you only gave me 5 minutes, right? So basically, you just want to have basic lighting. You want to have lighting that's in front of you, like I have right here. And then you also want to have light that's behind you. Now, if you don't have professional light or anything like that, you can go outside or you can open up a window or anything, something like that, where you have just enough lighting. Now, you're not shooting a film or anything, so you want to make sure that the lighting is just actually filling up the area, filling up your face, filling up your background, because you just want overall even lighting. Once you have that down, you want to make sure that you fill the frame, right? You don't want to be too far back away from the camera where people don't understand you. They can't see you. Light, as you can see, the light is kind of dark and all that stuff. And you don't want to shoot too close because you're filling up the frame a little bit too much. So you want to have that even framing where you have a little bit on this side, a little bit on that side. Enough room in the back of you, standing away from the wall, away from your background, and also not standing too close to the camera. You can do this on your phone. If you have your phone, you can, hold it out just enough away from you so that you're filling the frame, meaning filling up the whole space, but not overdoing it, coming too close or too far back. Now let's talk about how we're going to get this engagement. Now that you have all that done, let's talk about how you're going to get that engagement. You're going to increase your engagement by actually being the personal brand. Now, if you're a coach, people are going to actually want to buy from you. They don't want to buy from you because they know your product or your service. They actually want to buy from you. So we have to get from behind all the templates and get from behind all the writing that we do when we're coaching and we're trying to coach people, because people want to hear from you. If you're going to be selling your one-on-one coaching, you're going to be selling your products, you're going to be selling your ebooks, your group coaching calls and stuff like that. They need to see who you are. And believe it or not, they need to see your face. Now, I know what you're probably thinking. Can I get away with, dancing to music and pointing here or pointing there? That is fine if you want to add that to your content. But you want to be in front of the camera. People want to hear your voice. They want to be able to trust you. Trust me, I've tried all of these things. If you're going to book somebody one-on-one and when you hop on that phone with them and they actually hear your voice, they're going to be like, oh, wow, this is such and such. I definitely want to work with him or her. So it's super, super important that you get in front of the camera. You are the brand. It doesn't matter what you're selling, what your services are. You are the brand. So it's important to get in front of the camera as much as possible. When you get in front of the camera, you want to be able to give your clients or your potential clients really, really good value, right? You want to be able to give them something that they can implement today, something that they can put into their business today. And you're going to do that on every single video. Of course, you're not going to go in depth of your one-on-ones your one-on-one coaching or your group coaching or any of the products that you're actually selling, but you just want to drop those little bit of nuggets, or you want to drop those little bit of, flowers that's leading them to booking that call or getting on a strategy call, a discover call. You want to just kind of lead them to that, because the more and more content they see of you, they kind of already know what to expect from you. And so it's going to be easy to send them, hey, here's the link that you can fill out a form and say if we're a good fit or not. If they've been viewing your content over and over again, then you're gonna attract potential clients that already know who you are. So they're already going to be a good fit, and you're going to be able to close those deals a lot easier and a lot smoother. The other thing is, you don't want to worry about too much about what you're saying in your videos. You just want to make sure that you're giving that powerful content and giving that value. So you want to create these videos that are maybe 5 minutes long. I wouldn't even say more than 5 minutes, more than 10 minutes, kind of something like I'm doing here, just giving you value, learning something that you can implement into your business. That is what you want to do for your client, and you want to do it consistently. And in other videos, other episodes, we're going to talk about how to repurpose your content, how to get your content in front of the right audience at the right time, how to go live and all these other things. So just stick with me. We have more videos to come when it comes about that. The third and the last thing I want to talk about is, I forgot. What is the third thing? Practice. Yes, you have to practice. You have to get in front of your camera. I know people say, go live, go live. I know all the gurus say go live all the time. I know all some of the coaches say, hey, just keep going live. But sometimes we're scared to go live. We might be introverts, even extroverts get a little bit nervous about going in front of the camera. So you have to practice. Michael Jordan did not become one of the greats by not practicing. LeBron James and Serena Williams and all these famous people that are in front of the camera all the time or are expert in their field, they practice at it. So it's important how you start practicing. Don't worry about going live. Don't worry about putting the video out right now. Just grab your phone, get in front of it, and just talk about your content. Just talk about it. Now, you hit the record button, start talking about it, hit the record button, and then you're done. You have one or two options. You can record it again, or you can watch it. Or you can watch it and then record it, right? Or that's not it. You can watch it and delete it, or you can watch it and keep it. And then you can see where the mistakes you went wrong. This is your own personal phone. So just record, just get started. It doesn't matter if it's bad. It doesn't matter if it's good. Just keep recording until you feel comfortable, and then you can do your first live, or then you can, create more content, or you can record it and then post it later. The key is just practice it. The more you do it, I promise you, the easier it will get. Now, in later videos, we're going to talk about how to kind of structure what you're going to say in your videos. But if you do not want to wait for that content, I do have a link. Depending on where you're looking at it, in YouTube, it'll be a link in the description. On Facebook, it'll be a link on the side or something like that. Or in the comments, I have a link that's that's called the perfect video script, or the perfect script, that will actually show you how to, structure your video how you want it to be structured, and giving that powerful content. Now, it is a free download, so you don't have to worry about paying or anything like that. I had created it for one of my clients. They loved it. And then I gave it to another client and they loved it. I was like, you know what? I think a lot of people might be struggling with it. And so I just put it out there for you to get for free. So that's all my time. I know I'm probably past 5 minutes, or maybe just a little bit under. I'm not quite sure. I'm not looking at the clock. But however, that is how you're going to create powerful content. Go out there, start practicing, look for the next video, hit your notification, because I'm going to drop another video and we're going to talk about how we're going to get more content. You're going to get more content, increase your engagement with video marketing. I'll check y'all later. Y'all know what time it is.